So today is November 25th and it's 11:49 p.m. and I came downstairs to get ready for bed and um there lied the note that I showed you at the beginning of the video. And today wasn't a good day in my household as far as with the kids, we do everything we can to make sure they do what they're supposed to, chores, clean up behind themselves or whatever. And today they failed at that. And today was just one of those days I just wasn't in the mood. Wasn't in the mood to fuzz and make them do what they were supposed to do. So like I said, so I kind of just I didn't even bother fussing. I snapped for a little minute and I just decided to lock all devices, electronic devices. I told the girls I was no longer braiding their hair, and I decided to just zone out. I just decided to tune everybody out and just zone out, because it's been a hard, week or two for me, mentally and physically. And I just felt like today they pushed me to my limit of, look, I'm tired. I can't do everything. I'm tired of telling y'all what to do. You guys have everything you could ask for plus more. Can you just do the simple things I asked for? And to those who follow my story, you guys know that like I said, a lot is changing. A lot has changed for us. And it hasn't been easy, and it's a hard adjustment for everybody. Me, him, the kids. It's a lot of emotional changes, mental changes, physical changes, everything. But we all are doing the best that we can, but some days we just simply fail. And I feel like maybe today I don't feel like I failed them today. I feel like they definitely failed me. And I just feel like, I'm just glad that I have a relationship with my kids to where they feel they could say what they need to say to me and there's no consequences to it. I'm glad I provided that safe space that they can tell me that it's okay, you know. Okay, so I had to pause, but so anyway, I'm just glad that we provided that space where our kids can come to us and say what they need to say. So anyway, I don't want to make this a long video. So I come into my room and there's a note on my pillow, and it said, "Please read before you go to sleep." And obviously, it's from Jemiah, the oldest one, because she's kind of like me. We don't hold our emotions in. We like to talk about how we feel. We express how we feel, no matter how it affects the other person. We have to get it out. That's the only way we deal with things. And so she saw my TikTok that I posted a few days ago, where I showed how I feel when I'm alone, which was my truth. That is how I feel when I'm by myself. Unfortunately, I'm okay when they're around and when I'm with people, but when I'm by myself, not so much. So anyway, as I'm getting ready for bed, I wasn't gonna read it tonight because I'm like, I don't want to do emotions tonight. Like I do emotions every single night or every day. But anyway, I opened her letter to read it, and I'm just going. This is one. She always finds a way to remind me of why I don't even have the words. I'll show you what she had to say, and all I can say is, guys, it's so important to listen to your kids and allow them to say how they feel, because even though we go through things as adults, what we go through affects them. like I said, what we go through affects them in one way or another. That's my sugar is beeping. Anyway, it affects them one way or another. And you don't want them to carry your pain and your hurt and your frustration with them. Ask them how they feel or let them write it down. That's what she does. She writes it down. She's not good with speaking her feelings. She's kind of like me. I have to write it out. I'm a texter. I'm a writer. I'm an emailer. So anyway, with that being said, I am going to show you what her letter said, and as her mom, I accept what it is that she said. You know, I'm not perfect. She's not perfect. We're not perfect. But we live another day to get it right, and I won't cry again.
Lord, sometimes I feel like I can't make it. Lord, sometimes I can feel like I can't go on. But Lord, I need you to wrap your arms around me. Lord, I need you to wrap your arms around me and tell me everything's gonna be alright. Lord, I need you to. Lord, sometimes I feel like I can't make it. Lord, sometimes I can feel like I can't go on. But Lord, I need you to wrap your arms around me. Lord, I need you to wrap your arms around me and tell me everything's gonna be alright. Lord, I need you to. Lord, sometimes I feel like I can't make it. Lord, sometimes I can feel like I can't go on. But Lord, I need you to wrap your arms around me. Lord, I need you to wrap your arms around me and tell me everything's gonna be alright. Lord, I need you to.
So that is the end of the note, and I'm just going to conclude it there. I guess tomorrow what I will do is I may do like a Q&A tomorrow with her and with the kids, because I know a lot of people do ask me that. A lot of people do ask me like, how are the kids doing with everything? How are they adjusting? And to be honest, I can't answer those questions for you guys. That's something you have to ask them directly, because that's one thing I teach my kids is to be very honest with us about things. That affects them, whether it's school, whether it's us or whatever. We're very open in the house, respectful but open. So we'll see. We'll see what tomorrow holds. But it took me a minute to take in everything that she put in the letter. But I respect everything that's there, and she spoke nothing but the truth. So I definitely will start making more videos because a lot has changed. And I haven't made videos in a very long time because it gets overwhelming, to go through it and then turn around and talk about it and try to get people to understand what it is you're going through. And you got people who ask you questions because they tell you they don't want to watch the videos. Well, guess what? If you don't want to watch the videos, I don't want to explain to you what's going on. Simple as that. So, if you can't take the time to invest in listening, I cannot take the time to invest in telling you. I don't care who you are. So anyway, I'm about to head to bed. It is 12 o'clock a.m. And part two, I guess we'll follow up tomorrow and see once I have a chance to talk to her. So good night. God bless. Talk to you later.